Okay. I think we're good. Are we good?
Yeah. What's the cord dangling out of it?
That's the
What is?
headphones I have to use.
Oh,
Where are they at? Okay. So I'm only gonna put one in.
I'm not sure if it's just because you're very like thin, or if this looks bigger than the first PSVR.
No, it's smaller. Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's also the camera angle because it looks like you have a massive headset.
Okay. Oh my gosh. The ear things cannot stay in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to help me with the chat. I cannot read anything. I can
Yeah, I'll
only.
help you. I'm
Okay.
opening my computer to look.
Okay, let me shoot. Okay, put this here. Okay, now it lets me back in the game. We're gonna turn that off for this. Okay. What's up, everybody? We are. I wish I could just select it like this. We're seated. Okay, can everybody hear me okay? Can you hear me okay, Pierce?
I can hear you fine.
Oh, I didn't share the freaking OBS with you. Oh my gosh.
You idiot.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't even use pass through, the coolest thing to do this. Okay, go to share. Share your screen. Okay, you should be able to see that now.
Yep.
Okay, we good?
Yep, we're good.
What's up, Kendrick? Pierce is going to have to be running the chat tonight because I will be stuck in a different world. Okay. You see that okay, Piercy?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. All right, let's get to it. Okay. I gotta recalibrate here. Oh, what am I behind? What's behind me?
Kendrick in the chat says Zach is an idiot.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm running over the VR for this.
Kendrick in the chat says Zach's headset looks like he freaking went to clown college.
Still sound me? Can you still sound me? Still
This is
sound okay?
this is a really cool game that you're playing right now. Very realistic graphics.
Okay. Oh my gosh, where is this? I'm getting used to this. Okay, recalibrate. We are going to jump straight into the Horizon Call of the Wilds. Call of the Wild. Let me get into the game, and I can kind of show you some of the stuff on the. Can you see my view all right? See all the stuff moving around?
Yeah, I can see everything.
So here, I guess I can show you in the virtual world. These are the actual controllers for the PSVR. Much freaking better than the PS Move controllers, which were. That was the weirdest thing for me with the PSVR 1. They reused the old controller from the PS3 technology and slapped it on the PSVR.
Yeah, that is very weird.
That was the weirdest thing they did, and I think that held it back the most because you had to have the camera, you had to have of course, the headset, and then a big long cable going to a box that went out to like 4 other cords. It was a nightmare. And once I got hooked into that, I didn't want to do anything else the rest of the night. Whereas this one cable that I have goes into the PS5, and that's what you see here. It's just one cable going over there and plugged into that. Everything else, there's no other camera. The cameras are all in the headset and the gyrometer and stuff, however they're freaking doing the technology with the controllers. But so I've only played about 2 hours so far of this game, and we'll jump into other demos and stuff. I also did it standing, which is very much more involved than what I'm doing now. So this is the first time just sitting with this. Pilgrim's Trail.
Are there any like sex games in this game?
Not yet. I'm hoping
VR.
I'm hoping that's what you get at the end.
Yeah. Well, I heard that the new Ratchet and Clank's gonna have a lot of that in VR. So.
Yeah.
This is the route up to the Sun Spear. I said I'd get you here, and here you are. Good luck finding those answers.
Where are you going?
To Sunfall. I have business with the Shadow Karja. From what Murad says, your journey is away from them,
Let's see if this will work.
up that
I need to
mountain.
mute my TV.
The people in that settlement are counting on you.
Hey Siri,
I hope you find your brother.
mute the basement TV.
Okay, I changed it.
Nora's gone.
Truly,
Shame.
this is
She looked like she
this
would've
is
been out before
technology.
things turned bad.
Sitting in a chair, streaming
Find my brother.
in VR,
Is he gonna be dead?
and you're
or
talking to your
alive?
freaking house.
What are
to
you
me.
looking for, Orid?
Hey
Find
Siri,
it. Or did something find you?
mute the basement TV.
I can't make this any quieter.
Shit, you can't make it any quieter. So here's my hands and stuff, and as you can see, like when you keep your hands on the triggers and stuff, it actually shows
Yeah.
the hand. It's not full motion
That's
tracking
crazy.
here. I think other games can do that, but this one's more just what. All I have to do is touch like this button, and it knows where my hands are at. So
That's interesting.
I'm not even pressing it. It's just the touch. Like I'm just like barely touching the triggers and stuff on it. But another thing you might notice if you've looked at the PSVR1 is that up like close detail is so much clearer. As much as I love the PSVR1, when you were up close, it was almost like blurry. It would almost blur it, and that was because they were trying to get that 120 frames per second that you need for per eye in VR. So I get it, but it was blurry. Like they had to really get creative with that and make it as blurry as possible. But this is much more clear. I don't know how much it's coming through on the view that you guys get. That kind of passes
No, I
through,
mean
but-
this looks like an actual like game.
Yeah.
Like when you get up to it, it doesn't just pixelate.
So you can like interact with stuff. So there was one thing where I would let you paint on the side of a wall. So I was doing some graffiti for a little bit. When I like see how I'm pushing my hand into this wood, there is vibration on the controller to show that I've collided with the wall. So that's new. And then like if I get shot or something goes near me or whatever, there is actually rumble in the technology that the PS5 controller has in the headset. It's very cool. I want to ring that. I want to ring it, but I'm too short.
PlayStation VR. He looks retarded.
I'm very cool right now.
He looks so bad. Like it makes you look like an idiot.
So the big thing about this game, I think people even were kind of making fun of it, or not making fun of it, but kind of explaining what this is. It is a lot of climbing. But I like that. It's just kind of like, it makes me get ready for Everest.
It's like the monkey VR chase game.
It's really getting me ready for Everest. And also, I think that after doing this for so long, I'm kind of ready for Everest.
Yeah, right. Because on Everest, you could sit in a gaming chair while you press buttons and move your arms.
I feel
in
like
the
this is all they're doing. You know, if you're doing Everest, I'm basically
air.
doing
This
what you
looks
did.
so stupid. This looks so dumb.
Kendrick? Anybody else in the chat? What are they saying? Is it cool?
Kendrick says, "I can't believe Zach is humiliating himself like this.
I
He
don't- Kendrick would
absolutely
not say that.
will lose his marriage."
But look at the details, like on the grass and.
Yeah, this looks so much better than PSVR 1.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
It's a ginormous improvement. Because that, like, the resolution, as much as I love the PSVR 1, that was like, yeah, there is some blurriness, and I didn't like using those controllers and having that set up. It was so bad. So I pull myself up just like I would
Kendrick
at
says,
Everest.
"Oh my God, Pierce, don't tell Zach exactly what I'm saying."
Pardon. I never thought I'd make it out of jail, let alone start over.
The reason why I want VR is I want to play dogfighting games, but then I also really want to play like a tactical shooter.
For some
Like
reason,
a very hardcore tactical
when you said
shooter.
dogfighting, I was like, you want to fight dogs? And I didn't realize.
Yeah, I want to punch a pit bull in the head.
I didn't realize you were talking about aircraft. I'm dumb.
I do that in real life.
But I can rub, like I'm rubbing my finger up against the.
I'm rubbing my finger.
Can't do that with PSVR 1.
That's weird. Can you feel it? Like, it's force feedback?
It puts like a light, like the texture you would if you felt that, it's going in the controller. Like as I'm rubbing it. Like
Is it really?
Yeah, there's like little jolts, like how this texture is kind of rocky. There's like little
That's
bumps
crazy.
and stuff in that. It makes it feel like you're. Also, it's HDR, so there's HDR in the headset too. I've been really impressed with the technology and stuff in this one.
Guess I'll have to jump.
Oh my gosh, I have to freaking jump. So I'm gonna try to stick this on there. So they give you this. I don't know if you guys can see this dangling, but this is one of the earbuds. It's kind of hard to get into my ear, but that's kind of like, I think everybody's ear is different. It's like those ones that stick downward into your freaking ear canal. Hold L1 and R1. Oh shoot! Okay, good. I thought it was gonna like spring me into this.
That's kind of I feel like that's kind of an awkward motion.
Well, they slow it down so I don't puke all over the place. Which
Oh, that's why. Okay.
yeah, if it was so fast, like, I didn't want this. But you can fall off. Like I've kind of like let myself kind of slip down off these ledges, not something like this. I don't know what happened, but.
Say, the only people I know who have got PlayStation VR 2 are people who get headaches and migraines easily. And
my
motion
limit
sick.
is like an hour, hour and a half, and I have to get out of it because yesterday standing up did make me kind of sick, but I usually play sitting down. And that was the first time I had like room because I didn't hook up my PSVR since I moved. But hey Siri, turn off the basement TV.
Okay. The basement TV is on.
Yeah, I can hear it in the background. It was distracting me. Can you guys still hear okay?
Yeah.
Hear the forest. I've also got some other games. We won't just play Horizon tonight. They have a Star Wars demo. We've got Gran Turismo 7. I don't know what I'll get to, but Star Wars I might check out.
M. Dobry in the chat says, wow, didn't think Zach would do this. Unsubbed.
Sorry guys, Pierce is reading the chat tonight. I know he's putting a lot of words in your mouth. Show me where my player is at.
This is so funny.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Not you. This is some very fascinating gameplay.
Here's the freaking robots, man.
I want to see you
Father
fight
ordered
the
me to take Prince
dino.
Eden. I thought I was keeping him
There's definitely a
safe.
fight. Oh look, a suicide
Oh,
thing
there he is.
at Foxconn. Keep people from jumping.
That's not very funny. That's actually kind of offensive.
Can't even jump off in VR.
Given that you love Apple so much, that's offensive. Because you're basically now saying that you're glad that they do that.
So here's
that they use Foxconn.
to get the you pull back, you take your hand, and this is kind of like this game Blood and Truth for PSVR. It was like kind of a shooting game. It's a similar concept. You take and then you go from your right shoulder, and you get an arrow, and I gotta shoot that up there.
Aiming looks difficult.
That's just like well, I'm gonna try to shoot this either.
I don't. Where are you? I don't see where you're. Like how you aim it. Is there a sight?
I'm looking. I'm literally. It's so close to my right eye, and I'm looking down the sight. I don't know how that shit appears for you guys. But
Yeah, it might be different for me. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it.
you said I know you said you don't like animals getting shot. Is this like not good for you?
Well, if they're robo animals, I don't care.
Oh, I thought you didn't even like a horse and Red Dead getting shot.
Well, no, if it's like aren't the Horizon animals like robots?
Oh yeah. Well, some of them aren't. These are actually real. I think those.
Well,
are
don't shoot these ones then.
You would have been okay with
Shit.
it.
It's like a stupid cyborg T-Rex and it's fine.
Did I look cool
People
doing
call
that?
me Edom in Shadow.
No,
Kidnapper.
What's the chat
Traitor.
saying?
no one's saying anything in the chat now. I think everybody
Trail
left.
marker.
No, they didn't.
I think
Pilgrims must have had a lot
Kendrick
of
left
shards.
because he's sick of this. He's
It's
sick of
better made than my clothes.
seeing you in VR.
Yeah, when you get into a battle, it actually is like a separate mode, and you can like dodge, and then I fight with my bow and arrow, and
The trail splits.
that's
Which way did Ora go? Nah. There are too many tracks here to pick out
What an
Ora's.
interesting thing. Again, the second they put out Evangelion dating sim on PSVR, I'm buying it. But until then,
Like even rubbing up against this grass,
Not
it's,
worth it.
It's making my controller very lightweight and vibrant.
that's cool.
Looks like the Pilgrim's Trail
Hey,
went
look,
this way.
now you don't have to go outside of your house to touch grass.
All right. Oh, I jumped.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh shoot. Oh. Oh. I did want to rock climb recently, and playing this yesterday kind of got me even more in the mood. So, have you ever rock climbed? Oh shoot.
Yeah, I have. I hated it.
Did you?
Yeah, I got stuck at the top. I had no problem getting to the very top, and then I was like too scared to come down. So I stood up there for like 20 minutes while my friends were like, hey, just come down, you're not gonna die.
That's what I'm afraid of. But aren't
Have
you
you?
like?
You haven't done it?
No. Is there like a
Pardon my
maybe
deframe.
area I can like start on?
What does that even mean when
Yeah,
everyone
you
thinks
could go
you're
in
a
the
traitor?
like the jungle gym area with the kids.
But
No,
like, are you
there's like
tied?
different grades.
You're tied to something, so like, is that you didn't want to like just jump
No,
off?
this one that I went to, I was not tied to anything.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I just climbed straight up, and then I was like, wait a minute, how do I get down? I thought there'd be like stairs down. No, you just had to fall, either jump and hope you don't break something when you fall into the padding, or, you know.
Yeah.
I was very scared. My first girlfriend was there, and she was laughing at me. It's
That-
embarrassing.
That would suck to not have anything to tie to. I don't know if I can do that.
That's actually how I met Emily.
She was like, that is very brave.
I fell onto her, and she was so freaking big that she broke my fall. And she didn't even get hurt. I was just like absorbed. Emily, can you hear me?
Let me get to a fighting thing, and then I'll switch to the Star Wars series. This is the best game
I want to
to,
see you fight a dinosaur.
This is the best game to show off kind of the graphics for all this is. I could just stay here forever. I don't need to go back
Can you
outside.
play Minesweeper in it?
I don't know if they've got that yet.
Can you play, what about Temple Run?
It'd be fun.
What about Flappy Bird?
Oh shoot, that's a weird game.
You know what VR, I'm serious, like, therapy, online therapy would probably be much better with VR.
Well, I can go right or left. The choices. Online therapy, but you have to climb through your problems.
Yeah, well, Jordan Peterson is yelling at you to face your fears as you're, like, climbing this mountain.
My arms are getting tired, guys. Oh my gosh. It's about time for a break.
Yeah, imagine if you were actually climbing Everest.
I mean, I'm basically doing it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay, we're closer to the Eagles. I can shoot them even closer.
No, don't. Why?
What's the chat up to? Anything new with the chat?
Nothing in the chat.
Probably because they knew you were going to lie about them.
There's 3 people watching, so I don't know. If anybody's here, I'll read the chat for real. I won't make stuff up anymore. Go ahead and put whatever you want in the chat. Don't worry.
I bet I get an achievement for shooting an eagle.
Zach, I'm gonna freaking climb through your VR headset and kill you.
Well, let me.
Stop it!
I did like
Yeah, you
2.
suck. You suck. The Eagles are better than you.
I can't shoot an eagle. Okay.
Anyone here?
So this is the best part I think about VR is like you can play around with stuff. So and you can eat
The
an
sun
apple,
hasn't given up on
which
you yet.
I haven't been able to figure out how to do in real life yet.
Yeah. You don't like apples in real life? Is that another thing?
No, I do like apples. I just don't eat them.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Fiends
look at
attacked my
that.
settlement. No wonder Murad's keeping us
Crazy.
quiet. And people knew machines
Maybe
were
what you
acting
need
like
to
this.
do is freaking
There'd be panic crust.
Like, have a bunch of virtual foods that you don't normally eat.
Oh, I've got fire arrows. Rotate wrist palm to show ammunition. Oh. Okay. Move hand to arrow and press X. Oh. This is weird. Attach parts to arrows.
This is strange.
I don't know what this will do.
Oh, put it on the tip of the arrow.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
That's right.
I had to like make my own arrow. Oh my god.
This is why, okay, for real, when people are like, oh, imagine like all the perverted games that you could play in VR. I look at, even with this good VR headset, how the hand motions work and how clumsy it is. I'm like, how? No. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Out of fire arrows.
Blaze.
Oh, there's more. Oh, I have to tighten my head, this one on my head even more, because I'm so involved. Oh shoot. Also, the eye tracking, I think, is the most incredible thing. So this tracks your eyes, and so far the only way I've seen it is just I was actually navigating menus that way. I was just
crazy.
I looked at what I wanted and it knew what I wanted. And once I saw that, I was like, oh, that's what they're going to use for AR glasses when we start doing that. Like this that works perfect.
I'm gonna need that.
Eat it. I've never eaten one of these in real life, so this is what is cool about VR.
Yeah, I mean, it's really advanced. It lets, you know, the disabled do things they could never imagine.
It lets me experience things.
More refugees from Dawn's grasp. More machine attacks. What did you think you'd find out here, Ord?
But I just love like grabbing stuff in VR. Like it just feels so. What's in here? More. Bunch of arrows. Oh, we got one of these suckers. Fight is coming up.
Orin! Radal! You there?
Uh-oh. So we gotta fight. Show weak points.
Freaking big old bird.
Finish this.
Whoa.
Check that out.
I gotta get the fire.
There goes its armor!
Oh,
That dodge would make me motion sick.
Oh, I didn't. The dodging is fine. It's like a teleport, and that's kind of what was big on the PSVR 1. There was more games that wanted
Finish
to do
Jeff.
that because it's less making you sick.
Yeah.
on target.
Got him. Oh my gosh, a second one.
And there's more. Of course there's more.
Crazy. It's really surprising how good this looks.
Take all its armor off.
I did not expect it to look this good.
Should be weaker.
Gosh, you're on me. Stop it.
Time to hit its weak points. That's more like it. Where's it gonna hit? That'll hurt it. Staggered it. Keep taking pieces off.
Got him. Closer, bird.
To now. Hope you didn't need that thing.
Got him.
They're down. And it doesn't look like there's any more.
Oh, I could have got freaking fire. Oh, dude. That would have helped me. So yeah, that's let me get across here and we will switch to a different game. We'll let the chat decide. I have a couple things we can try out. Like I said, I've only played this game, so I have no idea what to expect. I did get the update for Job Simulator, so I can see what it's like to have a job.
Hey, Orin, you here?
Yeah, you should
Time
get
for
Power
family
Washing
reunion.
Simulator.
Oh, if they had that, I would definitely buy that.
They do have that.
Alright, what do you want me to drum, guys?
This is like Donkey Konga 2.0.
Donkey Konga, Donkey Konga.
Kendrick says Switch.
What is it?
Kendrick wants you to switch games.
What, you don't like this?
Kendrick hates this game.
Alright, hold on, let me play. What's the... Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. I can feel it.
I can feel it
coming in the air
swollen in
tonight.
my pants tonight. Oh Lord, I can feel it swelling in my jeans so
What is
tight.
this?
Oh Lord,
Climbing
I
pool
can
party.
feel it
Sex.
bursting through my undies, my tidy whites.
This is-
Oh Lord, I gotta take a
This
dookie.
token is a call to the sun for
Ah,
strength.
not
Got a
Orin
feather
always
charm.
left these before he started for a summit. This has to be his.
Oh, I had to rip it out of him.
I'll take this as a trophy.
Trophy.
This is my road forward.
Alright. Let's try a different game.
what is the funniest song to parody? Like what's a good song to parody that I should parody right now to annoy Emily?
Did you see any of the stuff I put in the group chat where it's that annoying kid? Just put that on repeat.
I did not watch that yet, no.
Oh, that's what you need to annoy your wife. It's it's this little kid this guy voices, and he does all the voices, all these annoying characters, and they're doing that Fortnite dance, and he's going, I want a Kit Kat, I want a Kit Kat, can I have a Kit Kat? But it's just him doing that the whole time.
That's
All
pretty funny.
Let's go to, let's see what we can play. We've got Star Wars. We've got this game, Cosmonious High, and this is the new game for the Job Simulator people. Job Simulator update, so it just works now with this. I think that's a funny little game. And then Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo 7 was on sale because it's been $70 since launch, and I did not have that in me to buy it, but it went on sale the other day, so got that.
Wow.
So what is the chat vote? What is Pierce? You have a vote as well. Should we do? I think
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. What's everybody else voting?
No one is saying anything. No, I think it's just Kendrick, and Kendrick is silent.
I wish I could see the resolution was good enough. I'm gonna get as close as I can to the screen to see if I can read it. Oh no, I'm getting pulled back as far as possible. Don't want to bend my PS5 cable. Alright, I think we're gonna jump to whatchamacallit?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. I actually do need a second with this headset off. Oops, I didn't mean that. Why is it doing this?
This looks cool.
Oh.
Why couldn't this thing be like $200? Come on.
Just lost the controller. Oh. Yeah, I need to take like a break.
You getting motion sick?
It starts to hurt my head a little bit. Which I had to do that with the last PSVR. I had to take some breaks. So how's everybody doing tonight? What do you think of the PSVR so far? Do you think it was worth all that?
All like all the money?
Yeah.
No. But I'm impressed by it, and I want one.
I don't know, and I don't blame people, but I really don't know. I didn't know anybody else in my friend group that got one. And I get it, because when they announced the price, I was like, oh man, this thing's probably going to be $400. Ended up being, but the more they talked about what was in it and the eye tracking, the 4K per eye, the HDR, I was like, but then I thought, I was like, they couldn't make it more than the console, and they made it $550. They made it more than the actual console it's connected to.
No, I mean that it's expensive. Like it's kind of crazily expensive.
Yeah.
The thing is, you just gotta have one friend who gets it, and then you mooch off that. So.
Yeah, that's I don't blame people. So I get it. I get that people kind of are waiting out on this. I think the other reason people didn't get this is, I know there's a lot of people waiting. There is people waiting on it to come to retailers. Because this is only through PlayStation Direct. And at first, like, I had to sign up to even have them invite me to get it. And they sent me an email, and then I was able to finally pre-order it through PlayStation Direct. But now they open it up to everybody on PlayStation Direct, and I think next they'll put it on Best Buy and GameStop, and they're going to do a pre-order for that, I guess, through them.
If it ever drops to like $250, then yeah, I'll get one. Absolutely.
I do
they
think
probably will.
they'll drop the price at some point, but I'm also at first it was like, okay, Call of the Mountain, the Horizon game I was really excited for, and then um there wasn't any like killer hits or anything. But the more I watched the videos, and there's like preview stuff you can see, and I think they announced some new ones today. I don't even know what they announced today at the State of Play that they had. But in that Gran Turismo 7, you can play Resident Evil Village through it, and then they just leaked.
Yeah, that's another one.
They leaked that RE4 remake. You're going to be able to play.
Really?
Yeah, you're going to be able to play in VR. And I thought with the PSVR 1, I mean, they said that the PSVR, like, when Village or 7 came out, they were like, that's going to have a VR mode. You're going to be able to play this whole game in
Zach,
VR.
we have to do a playthrough Revelation. Resident Evil 4 VR.
I went to somebody's house when they got the PSVR when Village came out. They couldn't even walk into the house with the VR on. Like, they were like, I don't know if I can do this game with VR.
You wait. We need to play Resident Evil Village with you. Zach, we gotta do it. That will be the funniest stream ever.
It's crazy because I can't escape it. It's in my head. That's what's so scary.
I know, but we gotta do it. We have to do it. We're doing it.
It's so scary. But all I have to say, like Gran Turismo 7 getting VR was... I've stayed away from that game with the microtransaction stuff, but when I heard VR was coming to it, I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to get that. And luckily it went on sale. But the Village, even though I won't play it, I think the Village 7 or 7 on the PSVR and stuff, like there's some cool stuff coming down the line. And I think more people will jump into it, but I do understand the price is asking a lot, and there's not 8 billion like games yet for it, but
yeah. Man, I want to see you play Resident Evil so bad.
Very scary. I'm trying to think. I think Batman had a moment where like a bat jumped out at you or something, and my heart sank. Like that was the scariest thing because like I'm connected to it. I was also scared playing. Did you ever hear about the game or the From Software VR game they made?
No.
They made a game for PSVR 1 called Deracine or something. And you play as this like ghost. I don't know if it's a ghost or you're like a fairy in this like English. It's kind of like very From Software Dark Souls, and you're in this like old 1800s like college or like thing for or like high school or something, and you're helping all these students out and whatever, but there was a part in there where there was like this skeleton walking around and stuff, and I was playing like with the headset all the way back from me. I couldn't even like watch freaking through the eyes. It's too scary.
That is pretty scary, and you're a big baby.
No, I'm definitely a man.
No, you're a little baby. You're a little big baby. Wait, Chelsea, help me! The pixels are gonna get me! That's you. That's you if you couldn't tell what I was doing. I'm making fun of you.
I heard you. Barely. I do like, in the PSVR 1, you didn't have this pass-through thing that you guys are seeing where I can see around me, which made for a nightmare. Once you had everything near you, you were in. Like, I could not move around. But now I can actually do some stuff. Let me tighten this to my head. I'm entering a different world. Are you getting the neural link when that comes out?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just plugging it right into my cerebral cortex.
Travis asked, he was like, is that an invasive procedure? And I had to inform him, the only thing I said back was, they drill a hole into your skull.
Is that invasive?
I couldn't think of anything more invasive. Okay.
Yeah, Elon Musk reaches in and puts his monkey chip in your brain. So, yeah.
Alright. Let's play some Star Wars. guess this was on Oculus before.
Oculus doesn't even exist. Who cares about Oculus?
I went to free move. Can call sickness. So yeah, they give you an option. When PSVR was first starting out, they've given people a little bit more freedom as time has gone on. Especially like the Oculus games will let you do whatever. But the best way at first was to teleport, and I think it still is because it makes you less motion sick. The free motion, because your brain is expecting one thing and you're sitting down and moving and it's very realistic, like being able to look, this can make you more sick, but I like this better.
You own the place, huh? Get out of here! Hey, you're paying for that!
Oh, that's weird.
I'll show you.
Instead of like,
Hey, this is my bar!
I'm flicking it, I can't like, I can't barely move to look.
Buddy, I can stand up to you. Leave now!
Maybe that helps with the motion sickness then.
What is the resolution of the headset screen?
I said
4K per eye.
Whoa,
Oh,
that's
hey!
crazy.
Welcome in!
Oh, this is crazy.
You're thirsty, you're in the right place.
I like
We
projections.
sell drinks here. You smell like savage jump pile, kid. You alright? Lupo was worried about you. And you pay Lupo, but you know, mostly you.
Meet
Not just the
Bubo.
payload. Stick around, he should be ready.
Oh, by the
Very
spires,
tiny
you
guy.
made it! And all in
Yeah, why are you
one
so tall,
piece,
tiny?
which means
Oh, grab it.
find the cargo.
Are you
Hey, give
depressed?
the kid a chance to breathe, Mubo, or I don't know, order a drink.
I think it's
It's like
because
they've
you're
been
sitting
through a
down.
lot.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Surviving a brush with the Guavian death gang is a lot. But luckily, the spires kept you safe. And we're not talking
So
about buying
weird.
sample body parts.
That's his
Ruby,
wrong.
come in and meet the most skilled droid
It's,
technician in the
it's hard to
outpost.
like.
After me,
You
of
guys
course.
are watching a 2D screen of me
Oh,
playing this,
don't
but
be nervous.
like every time he
While you
flicks
were
his hand
gone, I
towards me,
reprogrammed an old dark eye probe droid to be my assistant. Aw, she likes you. See? Odor neutralizer. You smelled like junk. I didn't want to say anything. Okay, time to put you to work. We need to find those special packages. I just transferred the crash site's coordinates. Now, you and I will go out to the Batu Wilds and get those packages back.
You know, the Guavian death gang probably didn't just stop
Where's
looking
the
for the
second
cargo they wanted on the ship.
alien from Return of the
Just
Jedi?
saying.
Oh, right. You're gonna go out there and find the special packages. Come on. I have important droid depot things to do. Yes, I do. I just haven't told you about them yet. I'll tell you later. Now, you. Good luck. Oh, and did Jax? No. No, I didn't think so.
How much resolution of PlayStation is it on one?
Wow.
I think it was something
that
like
really took it to press eternity in the end.
720p per eye.
Hey, you need a drink?
Yeah,
I need
that's
a
what I
drink.
thought.
need to
Because
talk
I
to you.
used that once. I used it once and I was not like
Just about
impressed
any drink in the
visually.
galaxy.
But this,
But
I
there are a
mean,
couple, I don't know,
this
unique
looks
ones that I do.
good.
Secret
Yeah.
recipe sort
Even
of thing.
here,
Used a special
on
ingredient,
the
so they
screen,
found out that
2D.
too.
So.
Tell you what, order one, and I'll
This
toss
is
you a
like a
story about some of the
major
crazy things that have happened to you.
Yeah,
Not to oversell it, but
good
I'm
shock,
a natural
you know.
storyteller. It'll feel like you live in it.
They did it right.
Guaranteed. Okay, where to start? Let's see. Oh, the first one I'll tell you is about a Jedi Padawan and her little green friend, who is very powerful and has huge ears. You want to hear it? Wait, let me just, okay. All right.
Those are music
Out
cues.
of acid spitter tails, of course, and Demlin scales. Looks like the Terratine pods, too. I work with a local forager who...
Oh, it's right here.
Gosh, you know,
So
come to think of it, I
iPod?
haven't seen him in weeks.
So with iPod?
These things aren't easy to get, so there's a good chance that he's dead. Anyway, keep an eye out for the ingredients while you're in the wilds, okay? You know, bring it up back and a
Yeah,
drink
touching
along.
these, there's like a jolt. Controller. The coolest thing is the sense on the head, and I think
Did you
more
hear that?
games I haven't played enough to.
Did you hear that? Right there. Those noises. I think this place is haunted. Either that, or there's a radio transponder still live somewhere in the hall, and
When
it's
are they
picking up here on the
releasing
Hunt's
the
broadcast.
flashlight hookup?
Yeah.
By the way, the only thing that drowned it out was the jukebox. And now
Mandalorian
that thing's
Season
on the
4
fritz.
VR dating game. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Hold my hand. Come here. I'm just a tiny baby.
I'm just a little boy.
I'm just a little boy.
What's that? What is?
Hold me. Hold me. Oh, do I use this? Yeah, it is. And it's a lot droid. You know what this is kind of like? That hotel, that $5,000 Star Wars hotel.
Exactly. Except this is only $550.
Yeah, it's still a deal.
Yeah. So this is really the better deal.
What's this? We got a challenger here. Hey, 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 hey. Did you see that chip over there? The one that just landed? It's pretty famous. Yeah, you know, a lot of people talk about the Kessel Run, but not as many about the whole only reason the rebellion was able to destroy 2 Death Stars thing. Which I find odd. People just love smuggling, I guess.
How do we get out of here? Locate mission target. Oh, just tell me where to go. I want to fight Vader.
I want to fight.
I want to fight Vader with my shirt off.
Ew. Darth Vader.
They did an interview with that guy that takes his shirt
Darth
off.
Vader?
No. Even better, the guy on TikTok that always takes his shirt off in videos.
Yeah, your favorite guy.
In
Your little
Walmart.
ball.
And
Yeah.
they were asked, I don't know how they got on the subject of it, but they asked him, it was like, have you been vaxxed? And he's like, oh yeah, I get vaxxed like every 2 months. And they're like, oh.
They're always like a meme.
You're like, you're not supposed to do, are you allowed, like, supposed to be doing that? And he was like, oh, I just do it. They say, like, oh, don't do this, or you don't need to do this, but they do it anyways for him. And he said he's gotten the shot every, like, 1 or 2 months.
Wow, good
since
for
it
him.
started. And I commented that it was cracking me up, because they were like, when's the last time you got it? He said 2 months ago. And he's like, yeah, it was the 3rd for the Omicron like variant I got that booster for. And they were like, wow, you're kind of like a guinea pig to see like what happens. It's kind of, he's like, yeah, I might be a guinea pig for the government. And what was cracking me up was all these people like in my life and on Facebook and stuff are like, these anti-vaxxer people were like, this thing is just, it's hurting people and all these health conditions. And now it's killing me that this guy that goes into Walmart and takes his shirt off, he's fine. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's just like, I'm just in a Walmart with my shirt off. And he's gotten like 30 of these, like way too many. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
That is really incredible.
That is-
That's a great. I mean, I respect it. I respect him. I respect his
but
lifestyle.
the person doing the podcast was really funny. He was like, you know, there's a ton of people that are like anti-vaxxers, but I've never seen people that are like getting it every month. But the opposite.
Yeah, and you know, it's really the biggest anti-vaxxers kind of crazy. They're like, the government's putting chips in us to the vaccine.
Yeah.
But then on the other side, the biggest vaccine fans are like, I want to take my shirt off in the Walmart.
Yeah,
So-
the other end of the spectrum is, I'm taking my shirt off in a Walmart.
Why? Because I want to. I want to.
I want to.
That's it.
But it's just like killing me. It's like all these health conditions, this guy is just happily in a Walmart. Like every single store, he's taking his shirt off.
Right, that is.
Oh, now I can shoot.
Oh, let's take a look. What we've been waiting for.
Double fisted.
How do you aim? Oh, just like that. Okay.
And I'm actually like closing one eye. I don't really have to do that, but. Oh.
That's good.
Oh, they're attached.
Oh, you get Stormtrooper Blaster. Did you play like a Jedi Outcast game? Oh, those are so good. Those would be amazing in VR.
I had it like tucked to me. This is like too close to my nuts.
Hey, you found a remote droid. Those will detect any baddies in the area. Then just sit back and let it do the attacking for you. Broken remote? No problem. That's what the alt kit is for.
Oh, that's cool. That's double. I guess that's pretty good. I have a jetpack. I'm jetpacking right
That's
now, guys.
sick.
Oh my gosh, that shot hit my head. It vibrated my head. 'Cause I got shot in the head.
That's cool. Did it actually hurt?
It like vibrated. Yeah, I'm getting shot in the head. It like
It should hurt. I wish it hurt. It should like stab you with a tiny needle
yeah.
every time you get hit. This is so cool.
Oh no! Yeah, when he gets a shot, it like vibrates in my head. That is crazy.
I do think that it, like a genuine Evangelion or just in general a mech game would be awesome.
Yeah, they do have mech, but it was more like battle. It was called something Battle Stars or whatever. I never got it because it's like I was kind of waiting for PSVR2, but
Yeah.
I want it. Sure, up to Walmart.
I wanna climb that way. This game looks really good.
Yeah.
The textures on the guns are great.
I didn't know what this was going to be. I can also, that didn't hit me, but it flew very close to my visor. I can feel that as well.
That's cool.
Like it vibrated in a way that like it was passing over me. It was more of a vibrate. Oh, that one.
I love that you're a little... You're role-playing. Whoa! Now you're a big man!
It's the jetpack. I'm like a little
Oh,
jetpack
okay.
boy. I want to grab
Whoa.
it. I want to take my shirt off in Walmart. Anybody saying hello in the chat?
No. Kendrick's not talking much today. He's probably had a bad day and now you're just making it worse. Yeah. So... He's probably tried to get a PSVR2 and couldn't, and now you're just rubbing it in. Because, you know, he works as a teacher, a servant of the public, so he doesn't really get money. You know, he sacrificed his life to help our community. And no one buys his own PSVR2.
Someone up there.
I want to go to Walmart. Walmart shirtless VR sim. 2023.
Ah.
Hello again. Looking over the manifest, I realized the ship was also carrying some prototype droids I thought would be real hot sellers here at the depot. Anyway, if you come across any, I could probably funnel a few credits your way. They're like regular droids, but smaller.
Man, I did not expect that this game was like this.
I love that little R2D2.
One weird thing I've never seen in another VR game though, I have to hold on to this button. Like I actually have to
really?
grip. I have to grip this the whole time. If I let go of that button, it drops.
That's weird.
Every other game I can just press it once and it locks. I wonder if
That's,
there's like
that's kind of weird.
I wonder if there's an accessibility option for that. But it makes sense. Like I have to grip it. Like I have to hold on to the gun and keep it.
Yeah. Game where you drop your guns with it. I gotta say. Because that friggin' button thing. It's weird that you have to actually grip it. It's so weird.
I kind of like it. Makes sense. Forget it. Drop it. Drop it. In real life. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Yeah, wow. That's, okay, well that's the end of Dweeb Bros.
That's what heaven's like.
You're
You can either purchase it to go into the heaven's gates.
Wow.
Or you can just keep playing the demo, which is life, and you'll go back again.
Yeah. Wow, that's good.
I'm not purchasing the game.
Is it a full game? I thought
Yeah.
it was just like a tech demo. Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
do you take the headset off again so I don't... It just, like, affects my head. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm back. As I rest my head, I'm gonna check out what got announced today at PlayStation Direct, because I heard there was new PSVR games. I'm gonna check those out. Oh my gosh, that thing messes up my hair. Did you watch the State of Play?
I did not.
Oh
No.
my goodness.
I'm not a true gamer.
You are not a true gamer.
Just a dumb little boy with a big fat head.
Okay, we'll pull it up. We won't watch the whole thing. It was an hour, but we'll kind of scrub through it. How about that? I'll share the screen with you. Let me know if you can see that fine.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Okay. Wait a second. It's too big. Okay, you see that fine?
Yep.
Okay, let me fix Discord here. Okay. Way too loud. Oh my gosh. It was like a 40-minute
Dive right in with
play.
Of course. Let's try.
Was it Foglands? The gun stuff's really fun, and that Star Wars one, I was impressed.
Yeah.
There was a game called Blood and Truth and London Heist that were really fun on PSVR1 with gun stuff. It just feels so fun to like move and dodge these attacks and shoot and throw stuff. Well, that looks cool. Fogland.
That does look cool.
Pretty cool. What else we got here? Uh-oh, you're in a jungle. Oh, is that Rust?
Is this a forest?
Is it the forest?
I don't know. Maybe it's something completely new. This looks a lot like the forest.
Looks like you're surviving and stuff. Are you drinking? You're chasing a little naked boy through the woods?
Come in, please. I need you.
What is this? Green hell. Okay, I haven't heard of that.
Dreams. For the makers of Fracked. Dude, I got fracked, dude.
This looks cool.
Yeah, I like that. Synapse.
This years of chaos.
Man,
and
they They started off a lot. They started off the whole thing just showing all these PS4
Yeah.
games.
We can't stop it. But there is a plan to save humanity.
The stuff where characters are interacting with you, there was a part in it's called I think it was the London Heist, like was part of the demo. Like they just made like kind of a, there was a car chase on a highway that was cool, but in that you got to, there was somebody, you were tied up and getting interrogated, and this character is this like very muscular like British guy, and he's in your face and he flicks a cigarette butt right at you. And when that happened, it made me jump back because he was flicking it right, and it like came at your eye. But stuff like that it makes you feel really weird when a character's like looking at you and like following your eyes, especially with the eye tracking now. Like you could do something where like the character's like, "Hey, look at me," you know what I mean? Like could tell like you're not looking at them or something like that. But
Right.
yeah, there's just a lot of stuff they can do now with those type of moments.
Keep every time.
I play this game and tears rolled down my eyes playing it. It's called In the Blink of an Eye. And it's already out. You can actually play this now, and it was an indie game and I just played it on my computer. But they made it for freaking VR, which I think is genius with the eye tracking stuff. So what this game is when you blink, you skip forward in this like life of this like boy that you play. So you're like skipping through all these moments, but like I would get like the screen probably fogged up with tears if I tried to play this.
You're gonna show it to me.
Because it was like an emotional.
Because it's sad?
Yeah, because you've already died and you're getting to see this like life basically go back.
Every time you blink,
And he climbs Everest,
jump forward in time.
and you see him
But what
say,
a
"I'm the
perfect,
king of the world."
what a perfect game for VR though. Oh my gosh. Because it's only, you can beat it in like 2 hours, I think.
It's Chloe.
It's pretty short,
Your
if
neighbor.
that.
The only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Very cool. I really recommend that game. I think it's only $15, which all these other VR games are like 30. So
It's only a matter of time.
I thought it was very cool.
That looks cool.
Sneak peek at
Oh,
some
before your
great
eyes. Sorry,
upcoming
I
games
said in
for
a blink of an
PlayStation
eye.
VR2. Lightfall, which
Same
launches on
thing.
PS5 next week.
Wait, what is
At
it?
VR2. Lightfall, which launches on PS5 next week.
Oh, it's
Cool.
Destiny. I thought it was going to be a VR. Now the rest of the stuff I don't think is VR related.
The rest of stuff, I don't care about. Who cares
They-
about Destiny? Destiny sucks.
If it ain't VR, I don't care. Oh, this looks cool. Kind of like lemmings. Like a puzzle. Oh, this is cool. Everybody's chasing the dog.
What the heck is this?
This is really cool looking.
Weird.
It's like a puzzle game with people.
Look at this. Republicans versus Democrats.
What if that's what it is?
Probably.
You can make your own. Oh, worse with PSVR. Did you see that? The third-party stuff with VR is really cool too. There was a game Moss I really liked, and Astrobot was, I think, my favorite VR experience I've ever had. And you're just kind of like this giant creature in the world, like you're this giant like robot, and you're helping this little tiny robot in Astrobot. but that had me like cackling. I was having so much fun with Astrobot. But that was like you're just kind of controlling a little character with, you know, like an action figure almost, like we're moving around. You can kind of look around things and humanity. You can play the demo today. I'll check that out. Oh, is this that, yep, this is the Volcano High. I don't think it's a music-based game, is it?
So, big day.
Looks
Class
weird.
president's speech at the assembly. In light of the whole space rock potential demise of civilization thing, my Chelsea
So it's all high school with like dinosaurs.
something feels off.
What's
But they delayed this game. I thought it looked kind of cool.
Stuff. To you.
Is it like an adventure game?
It's like a choose your own adventure, I think. Yeah, like you kind of point and click kind of game.
Oh, okay.
But it looks like there's other stuff like rhythm based in it and stuff. And
Like, to me, everything feels different now.
We've always done what you wanted to do, and that.
goodbye, Volcano High.
I'm not gonna lose.
Naruto.
My master's will.
Sorry, I have never seen it.
My life was dismantled.
Elder Scrolls 6.
Fantasy worlds.
I don't know
Makes
this.
him invincible so we can strip him of his advantage.
What the heck is this? What is that? Who knows?
And Wayfinder.
Street Fighter 6? Were you ever a Street Fighter guy?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Me neither, though.
What's gonna happen to me?
Oh, is this Resident Evil 4 Remake? Do you want to not see this?
No, I do want to see this.
Okay, let's watch it then. New trailer. New trailer.
You see, we are all connected through the holy body. When you need only accept the sacred gift. Christ!
Oh shoot, they kind of run now.
She did.
Yeah, that worries me.
Temperance,
Does it?
child.
Yeah, just because like I like the fast or the slow zombies of the older Resident Evil games.
Well, it looks like they're slow too, but if you've got, if you have different motion though, it makes sense. Like you're not locked down to tank.
I'll make it cheap for you. Move! Is it always like this with you? How about you open fire instead of your mouth?
This looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Long time.
What is the release date again?
Major Krauser?
I'm not sure.
Why? You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
This is bringing me back to the freaking stream.
What's gonna happen to me?
We gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this.
Oh, there's the freaking thing again. But that looks a lot more doable with not tank controls.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You gotta hurt yourself.
Looks weird in this game. It looks too normal.
This is kind of fun.
Oh, they changed that up a little bit.
You're kidding.
Ah, yes, the time has come.
Like I told you.
I think I might play this actually. I thought it was going to be more scary, but I think they're keeping the goofiness for sure.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should play in VR.
And let it be so.
I don't know how you could,
This
you
time,
know,
I might
not
play this
in
VR.
it has to be different.
Oh shoot, not this part though. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they just teased it. The freaking things in there.
Well now, time to cause some mayhem.
March 24th. There you go. That's soon.
Sick.
Special demo coming soon.
Kill the
Suicide Squad. Don't care.
Don't give a crap.
That looks like a lot of it is Suicide Squad.
content. Oh, fuck.
A lot of it's Suicide Squad.
You're playing a
lot of Suicide
different
Squad.
character.
weapons that you need.
There is
and to
more
complete your mission.
Suicide Squad.
Is right here.
And there's more Suicide Squad. And that's the whole stream. Okay.
Nice.
Well, that Resident Evil looked really cool. I think I will actually end up playing that sooner than later than what I thought.
Yeah, you should.
Welp, I think that will be the stream for tonight.
Okay. Man, I'm jealous of the VR now.
Yeah, the VR.
Very jealous.
The VR is very cool. Very, very cool. I'm impressed with it. I was starting to get worried because it's like they were like, hey, we're going to ship this many, now we're going to ship less. But I think that's just because, like, I mean, the economy right now, and like, I think there is cool stuff trickling out from it, and there's a ton of games on there and support. I've seen some stuff I didn't even see people talk about that I was like, I want to check that out. And that's how I feel about VR. Like, even the bad stuff, meaning not AAA Batman, you know, the Arkham kind of experience, whatever. I think even that is fun. Because you're, like, moving your hands around and you're touching the world. And all that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know. It's interesting. It's cool. If it was less expensive, I'd buy one.
Yeah, that's the thing that hurt. If I wasn't so gung-ho like I was with PSVR 1, if I hadn't even played PSVR 1, but I have seen a lot of people who are like, hey, this is the one I was waiting for, like, this has, you know, the new controllers,
right.
HDR, all this stuff. But, like, I get if people are, like, kind of hesitant. I totally understand that. But, yeah, love these new controllers.
Yeah.
I also got the cradle for it. You put this little, like, it has this little adapter here, and it just sticks in there and wirelessly charges the controllers. Had to get that. But
that's cool.
Yeah,
wow, you
really,
went all out.
Really dig. I'm a sucker. Like, for me, this, I think why I'm so in love with VR is it's the closest I've got to what I felt when I was a kid, and I played the PS1 for the first time because I had played just 2D games, and getting to play 3D and all these weirdo Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, I've never felt that way again. And then putting on a VR headset for the first time and like exploring a world, or, you know, really, because you're enveloped in this world. Like, everywhere you look is a video game. And I've loved to see, like, all these little innovations with it and the stuff you get to see. So I always was going to get this day one, baby. Woo!
PlayStation and Apple cuck.
Yep. That's what I am.
Yep.
But thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next Thursday with Atomic Heart. That just came out on Game Pass. So we'll be going back to the boring 3D non-virtual world and playing through that. So we'll see if my PC can hold up to that. I might have to be playing in 720p PSVR 1 style. Who knows?
Yeah, I doubt it. 480i.
Have you had any interest in an Atomic Heart game? The reviews came out, and
I want to play it.
It was very mixed towards the lower end, but the stuff I've seen is so gonzo, and it's so just weird. I really want to play it still. So
I don't think you can trust online reviews for anything. Unless it's overwhelmingly negative, I just don't trust anything.
It gives me a good picture of like what to expect, but I have really loved 7s out of 10s or 6 out of 10s. Like, there are 6 or 7s out of 10s I really love in gaming, but it gives me like what to expect going into a game. But yeah, I agree. Like, you can't just put everything into it, because sometimes you might like a 6 out of 10. Sometimes you might hate a 10 out of 10. Who knows? But that's it. Any last words?
No, and then I'm going to go take a nap. I'm tired. And I'm going to dream of being in PlayStation VR.
Yeah, do that. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. And good night, everybody. And peace and love, and peace and love.